A very warm welcome, dear children. Welcome back to the maths class. Good morning, everyone. We are in the chapter subtraction, and today we are going to learn how to do subtraction of two-digit numbers. And this is our session 5. Let's see what is inside.
Subtraction using abacus. Children, do you remember Montu and Rita? They have shown addition on abacus when we were doing two-digit addition, right? So let's see what are they playing today. So here comes the abacus which they are playing, and there are some beads which Montu has put in 10 spike and Rita has put in 1 spike. And we can easily say which number they have represented on that, because we know to represent a number on abacus, and we can say the number which has been represented on abacus, right? So the number represented over here is 5 tens and 6 ones. 5 red beads represent 5 tens, 6 blue beads represent 6 ones. 5 tens and 6 ones make 56. Okay, now we got the number. What are they going to do today? 56 minus 32. Montu's mother gave a question that they have to do 56 minus 32 using abacus. And learn how they are doing this. We all know that 56 minus 32 means we need to take away 32 from 56, the bigger number, right? 56 has been already represented on the abacus. We need to take away 32, which means to take away 3 tens and 2 ones. That we also know, right? So how are they doing that? First is Rita's turn. 2 ones. So she is taking 2 beads from the abacus, from the 1 spike, and she put all. And now it is Montu's turn. He has to take away 3 tens. That means 3 red beads from the abacus 10 spike. Okay, now he has taken out 3 red beads, and Rita has taken out 2 blue beads. Now we can easily say the answer. It's very easy representing the numbers on abacus and doing addition and subtraction on this. So the answer here is 2 red beads which represent tens, 4 blue beads which represent ones. So 2 tens and 4 ones make 24. That is the answer when we subtract 32 from 56. So it's very easy doing subtraction in abacus. First we represent the first number on the abacus, then we take away the number of beads according to the second number which has to be taken away. Now let us do subtraction using groups of tens and ones. Okay, let's see the example over here. Here is a bus which is going from Mumbai to Pune, and it stopped while coming from Mumbai, and the stop here is Lonavala, and the bus is carrying 46 passengers, but 21 passengers got down here at Lonavala. Other passengers will be traveling to Pune. Earlier the bus was having 46 passengers. In that 46 passengers, 21 has got down at Lonavala because they stay there. And the passengers are still left. Some passengers are still there in the bus who has to travel to Pune. Okay? So, the question here is how many passengers are left in the bus who are going to Pune. this? Okay, 46 passengers is the initial number that we have, and from this 46 passengers, 21 passengers have come down or got down, right? That means we need to take away these 21 passengers. Agree with that? First, let us represent in tens and ones 4 groups of tens and 6 loose ones, because 46 passengers are earlier traveling from Mumbai. So 4 tens and 6 ones. So 4 groups of tens and 6 ones over here. I kept them in the table. Now from this 46, 21 passengers have got down at Lonavala, right? So we need to take away those 21 passengers from these 46. These passengers are among these 46, right? We do that. We need to take away 2 tens and 1 1. 21 means 2 tens and 1 1, which is also can be represented as 2 groups of 10 and 1 extra 1. We need to take away this much from this 46. Away. So 1 1. So we have taken away 1 1 here, and 2 groups of tens we have to take away. So 1 and 2, 2 groups of tens. Okay, we are done. Now we have to find out the passengers who are left in the bus. So the leftover is 5 ones and 2 tens, because we have already taken away 2 tens and 1 1. So these are the leftover passengers, which can also be represented as 2 tens and 5 ones. And children, we all know what is ones. Yes, that is 25. So total there are 25 passengers who are still left in the bus who are traveling to Pune. That's how we do with groups of tens and ones. Let us learn subtraction using backward counting. We have done backward counting in single digit subtraction, and we have done with 2 digit by 1 digit also. Now let us do the same thing with 2 digit by 2 digit. Here are 286 and 34, and we need to take away the smaller number 34 from 86. This is the smaller number, which is 34, which I have written below 86 because 86 is the bigger number. Now, as we all know, we always start the ones. So step 1 is subtract the ones first. How do we subtract? We have to use backward counting over here. So whenever we use backward counting in subtraction, the smaller number, the below number, should be taken in hand, 4 in our hand, and backward counting from 6. The above number is 6. We have to go backward from 6. So before 6 we have 5, 4, 3, 2. This 2 which we have ended over here in the longer, that will come under ones column. Now we have done the ones column. Coming to the tens, we have 8 and 3. Again, the below number should be taken in our hand. That is the second step. Subtract the tens. The below number take, and we have taken 3 fingers because the below number is 3, and we have to do backward counting from 8. Okay, before 8 we have 7, 6 and 5. So the last number which we have ended is 5. 5 comes under tens column. So that's how we do. 52 is the answer. This is Anya, who baked some yummy cookies for her friends. Are they looking yummy? These are 45 cookies she baked just now. And from these 45 cookies, she has taken some and packed in a box to give it to her friends. But she has not given all the cookies to her friends. Anya has distributed 35 of them to her friends. You can see still some cookie plate, right? So Anya has distributed 35 cookies out of this 45 that she baked. Now we need to find out how many cookies are left with her now. As she has not given all the cookies to her friends, she has given only 35. So some cookies are left with her that we need to find out. How do we find out that? We have to take away this 35 from 45 because she had taken out the 35 cookies to give to her friends from the 5, right? So we need to take away 35 from 45. Okay? So let's do that. As we have learned that it is subtraction question, so we can easily do that. So what is the first step? First step is subtract the ones. So subtracting the ones, how do we do that? The lower number, the below number in our hand, 5 in our hand, and backward counting from the above number. So backward from 5, before 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and before 1 it is 0. Last number which we have ended is 0, which comes under ones column. So what is step 2? Step 2 is subtract the tens. So coming to the tens, 4 minus 3. So the below number 3 in our hand and above number is 4 and we have to do back from 4. So before 4, what do we get? 3, 2, 1. We ended up at 1. So the 1 will come under tens column. So 1, 0, 10 is the answer. That means total 10 cookies are left. After giving 35 to her friends, she is left with 10 cookies. Let's see what is in this slide. There are some owls sitting on the tree. So many of them. So there are total 45 owls sitting over there and 10 flew away from the tree. If 10 flew away from the tree, there must be the other owls which are sitting, right? So the other owls must be sitting over there because only 10 flew away, right? So how many owls are still sitting on the tree? Find out how many are there. From 45, 10 owls flew away. So these 10 are from this 45. So what we can see in the picture. That means we have to take away 10 from 45 to know how many are left. Isn't it? So we have to take away 10 from 45 because these 10 have been flew away from this 45. So let's do that. Take away 10 from 45. So 45 minus 10. How do we do that? So 5 minus 0 is 5. We haven't done any backward counting here because the below number is 0. So we are not taking out any fingers. And 5 minus 0, any number, when it if 0 gets subtracted from any number, get the answer 5. So 5 comes in the ones column and 4 minus 1. So the below number 1 in our hand and backward counting from 4. Before 4 it's 3. So 3 comes below tens. So the answer is 35. That means 35 owls are still sitting on the tree. That is the answer. Let us see some examples over here. 67 minus 44. The bigger number on the top and the smaller number below that. 67 is the bigger one. So we have written on the top, and 44 is the smaller one. Now we'll start subtracting. Okay, starting from the ones place. 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 6 minus 4 in the tens. After ones, we'll come to tens. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 in a hand and backward from 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. So 23 is the answer. So coming to the next one, 85 minus 12. So let's put the question in the table. 85 minus 12. 8 in the tens, 5 in the ones, and 1 in the tens, and 2 in the ones. Now we have to subtract, as we have seen sub sign over here. We'll write subtraction sign next to that, next to the table. And coming to ones, always start subtracting from the ones. Don't forget that. 5 minus 2. So the below number 2 in a hand, 1 and 2, and backward from 5, 4 and 3. So 3 comes under ones column, and 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is nothing but, if you take away 1 from any number, you will get the previous number, that is 7. No need to take our fingers. Okay. Now coming to the next question, 10. So 30 bigger number, I have written on the top, and 10 is the smaller number. Now we have to subtract. 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. You're not taking away anything from nothing. Now coming to the tens, minus 1. So 1 in your hand and backward from 3. Before 3 it is 2, or else you can write it as, whenever you take 1 from any number, you'll write the previous number. Before 3 it's 2. So this is how we do these questions.
Children, in the next online session, we are going to do an activity on subtraction. The name of the activity is Fish Fin Activity. These are the materials required: an A4 size paper, 4 circle cutouts of bangle size, color pencils or crayons and sketch pens, glue stick. You have to get ready with this material so that we can enjoy the activity in the next class. Children, these are some practice questions which you have to do in your maths notebook. Once you are done with that, you have to click the photographs and post it in the assignments of teams. These questions are from your semester 2 textbook, page number 14, exercise 12. These questions are based on 2-digit subtraction. You have already learned how to do it. You do this in your textbook itself, click the photographs and send it on Teams along with your written work of your notebook. Goodbye, dear children. Hope you have enjoyed today's session. Thank you. Take care and see you soon.